What's up, fellow do-it-yourself fish keepers? Been a long time since I did an update on my fish tank. Not much has happened. I've taken down a lot of tanks, moved the fish all together into the tanks I have left. I'm keeping all my big tanks, all my hobby tanks. There's the L200s, discus, and then my Opal Borrelia pistogrammas in this tank. This is a 120 tall, filtered by a 20-gallon sump. No baffles. This was the laziest, simplest, works real well out of all the filters I've made. Everything's running fine. Summertime, the evaporation's a bit higher with my sumps than normal, but it's finally the time of year where I leave the windows open and don't run the AC again, which also helps with evaporation. Since I'm running one of those portable window air conditioners, it's got like the tube that goes to the window, and it basically running my air conditioner in here. I fill a 5-gallon bucket of evaporation a day off the AC. This is my original pair. They haven't done anything for me in a long time. The male cleans the cone over here when I do big water changes, but she won't do anything for them. The only time I can get her to do anything is when I put them in there with all the other big discus, and then there's competition. Then they'll put down eggs, but not unless there's these other fish. And it's my original pair. They're kind of my favorite, so they're just staying here or over there. This tank went to all LEDs. There's a little bit less light. I trimmed a lot of stuff so low that, I mean, everything, you see this one in the back with the big leaves, everything was like that, but growing out and like covering the top of the water. So I trimmed down a lot of stuff that it was getting an algae outbreak anyway, that they all needed to get re kind of set in the groove with the new light. If you cut them down and let the new leaves grow back, the new leaves are leaves that are used to the change. This tank's actually looking really good with the plants now. I put a bunch of crypts from that spot right there. That's all I was able to clean out. I like put a bunch of crypts in that tank I was just showing. This tank's just full of them. I mean, I can't even tell what fish I got in that tank anymore. I mean, there's some rummy nose in there. There's a couple corridoras, but there's a lot more fish in that tank. I see them every once in a while. This one I did a big trim. All the bottom leaves were gone on that temple, so I just trimmed it down that low. It'll come back. I hope. I've never trimmed it down that bad, I guess. And these, I was able to catch my Bolivians out of this tank the other day. Refugium still on. There's wisteria, and then I think that's Christmas moss. My big royal panac. Oh, there's one guppy left. I got a. Oh, there's more than one up there. There too. I got a buddy here locally I'm talking to. I'm gonna try to get a grip of antler guppies again. Put those down in the sumps. There's the 55 sump refugium down there. This is what I've been doing. I mean, that's just some of my camping gear. That's what I've been spending my whole summer with the kids camping. Haven't had time for this whole hallway here was filled with tanks. Yeah, maybe we can see how big that thing's got. It's just since he hasn't had anything going on, nobody to fight, and he's just my biggest male. There's another little rope neck in here. I've been curious if that could be part of the reason why they're not putting down eggs too, or if they have, they were just gone. You got to keep wood in a tank with the Royal Panac. They're wood eaters. That's it. I got my 37, 120, 20-gallon sump filtered on that one. Same size, 120 tall over here. 55-gallon sump refugium on that one. And the 46 bow. Oh, there's a pair of discus in here I forgot about. They just recently went in here, so they're both dark and pissed, as you can tell. I should have cleaned the glass on this tank before trying to take a video. I just recently threw them in there, and they were in that tank and just demanded too much of the percentage of that tank and weren't the biggest male in there, and they've just been pissed since being moved. It's most likely the fact the new tank has pH, not huge, but there's pH swings because this tank is dosed with CO2. But so is this one, and if you look, they're all doing great. I mean, that's an Elanker. That's supposed to be, I forget, they said it was supposed to be the green discus, but from what I looked up, it was the brown. And there's a rose red and some sort of other cool looking, close to wild color form in there. I try to keep them natural colors in there. I wouldn't put a big orange discus and stuff in here. Lotus came back and is doing well. This pink sunshine hag rose always so gorgeous. I bred these angels. Another one in there somewhere. That one. I bought these smoke panoys, and this is the best my area does on the blue. I mean, there's blue to them, but and then that's open top. So this beam, you pull it up. Yeah, this is how I've got them all on flake food now. I just buy it in bulk from our fish store. I used to make the food and do frozen. I'm gonna make some food again here soon with my buddy, but he's only got like 1 or 2 tanks with discus, so I run out a lot faster than he does. I always gotta wait. But I mean, up until this summer where I weaned down on the tanks and started doing a lot of camping and stuff, my discus never ate flake food. So that was actually, I guess it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. But I mean, there was a while where they just looked at it funny. This guy's grown up nice and big. He's another Elanker. He'll have to go in that 120 over there. Yeah, this used to be the biggest fish in the tank. Now it's this guy. Well, that's it. Long time overdue update.